Hello, good morning in Europe, good evening in United States. This is Avra with another daily outlook videos. As you know, in this series of videos, we are looking at the market, what happened at the last trading day, what is going on right now, and what we have to expect from today's financial market. As you know, last week ended with amazing and kind of scary numbers of inflation at 6.8%, the highest number since June 1982, which is kind of scary, but at the same time, we can see that at the same almost the same at the same level we can see that incomes also increasing. So, but it cannot be in the fact it cannot be that much scary for a living because with the inflation, the income also was increasing. Even thought if the income was increasing by 4 point some percent, 4.2 or 3%, and inflation 6.8%. So yeah, in generally in real in fact in finally at the end or at the end of the day, the income, the real income is decreasing almost 2%, but still not as much as scary as 6.8% inflation. So anyway, that was the inflation number. At the same time, we could see that initial jobless claims fell to since the lowest level since 1969. So it means that we are at the fine we are at the fine way at the I mean the recovery is a fine actually kind of so uh, we can see some more pressure on the Federal Reserve and other central banks that during the week we'll have the meeting, we will see more pressure on them to have a little bit more tightening policies. Inflation, increasing inflation, and positive news from economy was the reason to help the US dollar to increase. At the same time, we had a news that the current vaccines that we have from BioNTech, and other Pfizer, BioNTech, and other companies, they are actively working against the newest variant of coronavirus, which is Omicron variant. So the market risk again decreased. You could see that was the reason to see that US dollar is falling. At the same time, you could see the SP 500, Nasdaq, and Dow Jones. They get encouraged with the current with these news that this current variant is not. I mean, the current vaccinations they can beat they can beat the this Omicron variant as well. So they are effective against this Omicron variant as well. So that was the news that helped the market to increase. Week ahead will be amazing week with mostly central banks meeting. I will publish the weekly outlook video in few hours, in 2 or 3 hours maximum, so you could see the weekly outlook. So I'm not going to talk about the weekly outlook today. About the today financial market and the economic data that we are waiting for today. It's a very light day. Almost we have nothing to care about. OPEC monthly report, but will be very important. The most important news of the week of the day will be OPEC monthly report. We will have 6 months and 3 months bill auction in United States. In China, we have very important data, kind of the name called new loans. As you know, the new loans are very important. So to start for Asian markets, it will be very important. This about the OPEC, let's go. Where is the oil? Oops, here we go. Crude oil. About the OPEC report and oil market. The oil market is generally return to the positive attitude. We know that especially with the news that I told that about the vaccinations, as stock markets were positive at the same time, you could see that the same positive attitude in crude oil market as well. So the crude oil market is positive, and still we are waiting to see more higher numbers. Actually for 2021, the AIA expectation was about the 71, $72 for US oil. So therefore, we are at almost the same level. A little bit higher than this level will be by year end. This is the overall market expectations. So about the gold and current news on gold, with the market risk is lower, just falling US dollar helped the gold to increase a little bit to 90.85 by weekend, and today also testing the same almost same level. The reason was the weaker US dollar. What at the same time the weaker US dollar was because of the lower risk in the market. Therefore, we are not expecting with these numbers, with this at the current situation, we are not expecting gold to increase higher. We have to wait for central banks meeting and see what are their expectations. So the new loans in China, also, as I was checking, we will have this data today. This new loan will help us to understand that how companies in China are interested to get the loan and to reinvest actually on themselves. So let's see, and this new loan. So as much as this number will be positive, will be more than the expectations. That means that good for it's a good sign for economic uh, for economy in China. In Turkey, the Turkish retail sales will be important because you know in the last week's Turkish lira, Turkish currency, which calls lira, lost the ground, lost its value almost 80%. So the retail sales will be very important to see and what happened in October when the prices were increasing. Actually, it's for October. We have to wait for next month to see the numbers for November, but for October also was the prices were increasing, and so we have to see what happened after with the retail sales after such a crazy free fall in the currency, the country's currency rate. Uh, in the UK also, MPC or Monetary Policy Committee meetings minutes will be published of the last month in like almost 3 hours. Will be important, but it's not going to change anything in the market because already we know their decisions. So it will be something about the details, but it's not going to change anything. In week ahead, we will have the BOE meeting again, Bank of England's meeting again, monetary policy meeting. So that's why it's not going to be that much important and be watched and followed. Just overall what's going on in the market. So in this market for today, still from the technical side, if we look at the market, you see that the US dollar index still in a positive attitude, actually in a side movement. Probably it will stay in a side movement during the week to understand what is the central bank's decision on Wednesday. So today and tomorrow, don't wait for so much volatility in the market, but Wednesday it will be very volatile day during the week, and we have to wait and see what's going on. Today and tomorrow probably we'll have a little bit weaker movements in the US dollar chart, but but Wednesday will be a very important day to watch. Same thing actually we are waiting for the side movement with no vertical in the stock markets as well till Wednesday that we see the central bank meeting. Okay, guys, this was a very light day of the Monday. So this is what happened. What's our expectation? Please let me know in the comment your idea, what you think about this video, and what you want me to cover more. See you guys in next day tomorrow morning. Bye bye.